Hey guys, this is Christian Thibaudeau, the strongest pedal. Not anymore. I used to be. No. Video number 6, hip hinge C series. Hey guys, this is Christian Thibaudeau, the smartest man in training, and Letitia, the princess of pain. I'm cheesy like that. So today we're going to talk about the C series exercise for the hip hinge. Now, when you are hip hinging, the two main muscles being involved are the glutes and hamstrings. Remember, the C series uses more of an isolation, lower stress exercise, low neurological demand movement to fix that lagging muscle. You already had the E and B series, the A and B series that are higher on the neurological demand scale. So if you had a third neurologically demanding movement, it might be too much to recover from. That's why we add either machine movement or more simpler exercise. So if your weakness is hamstrings, which is not your case, of course, you're going to be using the leg curl. The leg curl, there are the seated, lying, and also standing variation you can use. All have their main benefits and strength. So we're going to start with the lying leg curl. Let's look at what it looks like. It's actually not as bad as she said it would be. So the key here, first you notice that she uses a slow eccentric, going down slowly, which is very important because the hamstrings tend to be more fast twitch dominant, and they respond better to eccentric loading. Now, what we want to focus on is to make sure that the hamstrings are doing the work. Most people, when they try to overload on the leg curl, they overuse the lower back, arching, bring the hips up, decreasing the action of the hamstring. So what we will teach is contract your abdominals as hard as you can and maintain that contraction while doing a leg curl. So let's do it. It's going to be even worse than before. Right, stay contracted. Contract hard. Much harder, right? Now let's make it even more fun. Now you contract your abs, and try to push your hips into the pad. If you are a guy, I would tell you try to have sex with the machine. All right, so abs and push your hips down and then leg curl. Good. Hips down, hips down, hips down, hips down. That's it. Abs and hips down, abs and hips down. Up, 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 up. That's it. That way, you can't compensate with the glutes or lower back. So by contracting your abs, you're avoiding that back hyperextension that can compensate. And by pushing your hips down, it prevents the glutes from taking over, making sure you re-isolate that hamstring. One method I really like when it comes to the leg curl is what I call the 2-1 technique. So you will lift up with two limbs, pause at the top. Okay, so pause at the top, remove one side while staying up, and then you go down slowly. Up again, and try to stay up. Don't move down. Remove one leg. Stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up. Yeah, that's a weakness, all right? And you can see that the right side is a bit weaker, okay? So that actually is a great tool to fix that lagging muscle. Now, if her problem was more glutes, we would move on to the reverse hyper, which is the #1 choice. It works more the hip extension function. I'm just going to let her do a few reps, hopefully better than the leg curl. All right. Okay, stop. Good. Now, what we can do here, I'm going to just let her abray because she's weak. Oh. No, it's because just that technique is hard. So, you're going to go to the top position, and you're going to hold for 20-30 seconds. Same methods we use for the hip thrust. So go at the top, higher, squeeze the glutes together as hard as you can, as if you were a guy in prison. And then you hold that position for 20-30 seconds, and then you would go down, and now you would do your reps. Go all the way down, all the way down. Stretch the muscle. The muscle being stretched the most is the muscle being recruited the most. So if you shorten the range of motion, you decrease the recruitment. That's good. Okay, you can step up, step out. Now, Christian, if I don't have access to a reverse hyper machine, or if I'm too weak to use only the machine to do the exercise,
it's really hard.
Not really. Well, what can I do? Well, you can do the same motion on the back extension machine. So I'm going to do something that the camera crew really hates. I'm going to move way over there without the lighting or anything. They're going to have to follow me. So what you can do is you're going to, you don't actually use that.
Okay.
So face is over there and you hold it here with your hand.
Yeah.
So if you don't have access to the reverse hyper machine, you would take a reverse stance, go further back so you can go all full range, further back. Yeah, that's it. You want at least to go perpendicular to the floor, and then you would do your reps like that. Good. Now, a cool tip, if you have short resistant bands, you could loop the bands around your ankle, and when you go up, you would spread your leg open. Go that, exactly. That would increase gluteus medius activation. Good. So that's a great exercise also to increase glutes activation. I'm going to show you one more bonus movement. You're going to just adjust it for the back extension while I do my famous dance. Now, you're going to start with the reverse hyper. This is called a mechanical drop set. So what we will start with is the reverse hyper we just did. And start holding the top position for 20 seconds. Squeeze the glutes as hard as humanly possible. Tell your brain, this is the muscle I want to use. Isometrics are the best tool to reprogram your brain to use a specific muscle. After 20 seconds, you would do reps, quote unquote, to muscle failure. Let's just do 5 to keep the video short, squeezing at the top. Now, if she hits failure, for example, now she can't do it anymore, she would switch position to a back, great acting. That's absolutely awesome. She would switch to the back extension version. And then she would do reps again to failure, squeezing those glutes hard at the top of the movement. Good. See, she's not hyperextending the back, she's just focusing on squeezing the glutes. Now let's pretend that this is the last rep she can do. Go up and squeeze the top and hold for as long as you can, squeezing your glutes. And when you reach failure, you're done, okay? That mechanical drop set is a killer for the glutes. It doesn't require much weight at all. It's great for motor programming. That's what the C series is for, fixing a very targeted specific weakness. If you want more tips like that, be sure to check out the online hypertrophy course with the Clean Health Fitness Institute for some tips that we just saw to have great glutes like the Princess of Pain here. So until next time, really work on that string because it's pitiful.
I know.